Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 6th episode of Adachi to Shimamura. So, last episode, Adachi had something she wanted to convey to Shimamura, and she spent a good chunk of the episode just trying to get that out. The Christmas date, basically. And eventually she got it out. Eventually she communicated to Shimamura that she wanted to do that. However, it didn't quite fully get accepted. I mean, it got accepted, but Shimamura didn't really understand or didn't want to understand the true purpose behind it. So she just ended up taking it as just Adachi's got no other friends really, so we're just a couple of regular friends just gonna chill, hang out, and on that day, you know, because she's got to hang out with someone, right? Why not me? That's kind of how she took it. Even though Adachi, I think, is trying to gun for something a bit more romantic, but we're not quite aligned on that because Shimamura does have her personal issues where she doesn't really want to be like a special person to someone, and Adachi kind of does want her to be that. So, yeah, we got to work through that at some point. But for now, let's just focus on these two interacting and growing closer, and eventually they'll work things out, I'm sure. So, yeah, let's just get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Bum, 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 bum. By the way, I am quite tired, if that's not obvious. You can always be hopeful, though. Well, not with that attitude. It depends on who you ask. It's probably more grand if you spend it with Shimamura. Wow, she actually does look quite cute in that Senna outfit. You keep throwing questions at me, Adachi. I can't answer them all. They're not even easy questions. I kind of forgot about that outfit. I'm glad we get to see it again. What are you doing? What are you doing? Is it that obvious? Well, yeah, Shimamura's not really calling it that, so I guess we can't really call it that either. But still, we want to spend that time with her, so we need the day off, please. Thank you, Tensho. Adachi to Shimamura. And yeah, there's also Yashida. She's a character too. And I have water. That has nothing to do with anything, but I'm gonna drink it. It's too cold to drink too quickly. It's got like little ice bits in it and stuff, fresh out of the freezer. Oof. And back into it. 7:21. Do people really wake up that early? I guess you could. We could always have a nice dinner together at a restaurant, a fancy restaurant. Just wrap yourself in a bow, like nothing but the bow. Adachi. A very odd nickname. I mean, what else? What else would you do in this show? Yeah, where's your forehead partner? I think she really did touch her forehead there to make sure she wasn't there. Yeah, I mean, this is not a combo we see often. Okay, let's just dig in. It does look quite tasty. Luckily, I just ate, so it's not making me hungry. Getting flashbacks to a certain Lily show. A bookstore, lame. Can't get her a book as a present. It's not romantic at all. Tea, I mean, tea wouldn't be a bad present, especially if we can get one that she particularly likes. Certainly better than a book. You know, for no particular reason. Was it Darjeeling? I don't know a lot of names of teas, honestly. And she said the other one that I knew, so. Well, are we gonna take her to go try to find it? I mean, that kind of defeats the purpose a little bit. And yeah, it'd be great for her to, you know, hang out with other people, make new friends. Okay, thank you. Oh, is that Nagafuji? That's her. No mistake in that chest. Don't mind me, just gonna scoot on in there, on here. I doubt it. Maybe you just grew bigger. Really, guys? Just kiss you two. Seriously. Yeah, they are quite close, aren't they? You could try. Now I'm getting KO on flashbacks. She comments on that every time. Yeah, once a year. Can't do it too often. uh, fair enough. Doesn't want to get in trouble. Good student. No. You'll take what you can get. A lot of Christmas trees. It is definitely a complicated thing that you're in. Ginger tea, is that the one? I'm gonna lean towards May. How does it smell? I mean, I can't smell it, so you gotta give me your thoughts, girls. But they're not giving me anything. What? Maybe. Tabun, just, I need more confidence on that. Well, at least we're having fun, hanging out, you know. But you are wearing a skirt, so. Yeah, are you a mind reader? What about her? Is she over there? Or... Oh, they're together. Okay. I see how it is. Both their respective girls are gone, so they just find each other. Uh, so, I wonder what that's about. Maybe they're kind of doing the same thing? They're looking for a present for Adachi? Why not? That's a typical anime thing to do. You just stalk your friends after you spot them. But it does. Just kind of waiting for Shimamura to pop up behind her. I was kind of hoping that would happen after she said her name, but oh well. Oh, we're back to this? Yes, I would love more of this, thank you. How exactly would you prove that? Show her your ship? Maybe she could jump into a vent? Is that a recorder? Yeah, that is a recorder. Okay, I, I mean, she's not great at playing it, but she's doing her best. What? We're not gonna separate, are we? uh, what? Was that the dance of her people? One more time for good measure. I don't quite understand, but thank you. Please come again. You say so. Ah, okay. Make sure the phone's nice and comfy. Oh, I think we got a message. We don't want to interrupt the phone's sleep, but gotta check. Giggling. Yeah, I didn't quite get that either. I mean, that could mean a lot of things, yeah. Hey, oh. Well, then maybe you could call her? Hey, Santa Claus. That's a just huge tree. Breathe in, breathe out. You'll be fine. Yes, literally forever. Yeah, but you're obligated to say that. Wow. Really, Shimamura? Freaking Shimamura. Yeah? Is this about... Oh, she is. Wow, I didn't even... Didn't even pick up on that. I mean, if I had... I could see that, yeah. Is that really the reason why you're wearing it? Okay, I mean, I guess that's really all that matters. No, you're cuter. No, you. It's not sarcasm at all. It really does look weird wearing that under the coat, though. Gotta go for that hand. It's right there for the picking. Right there. We've almost got... No! Well, we got the thumb. Romantic thumb hold. Well, that was a failure. I didn't want you to get lost, so I wanted to hold hands. But yes, that's what I was going for. We might have, I don't know. But we gotta do it now. That's the important thing. Yes? Fair enough. Candling's gotta be consensual. I gotcha. Is that an insult or a praise? And now we're gonna do it for real? Oh, there we go. Locked in. I was gonna say loaded, but that wouldn't make sense. I sure hope not. I saw you with another girl earlier. But yeah, case in point. Are we gonna bring that up? Yeah, but I don't think she held her hand, if that makes you feel any better. Ooh, ping pong. I mean, that makes sense. Oh, air hockey. Yeah, I love air hockey. That's cool. I mean, it's a fun little game where you get to, you know, smack the puck into each other's slots, so I think it's a good choice. She's... It's just really weird her wearing that outfit just at an arcade. Hey, she got it in. Are you getting frustrated over there? Really hate when there's two sets of subs at once. Everyone do your best. Like, where's the puck? Where's the puck? Where's it going? Where's it going? Are you okay, Shimamura? uh... Yeah, we were just trying to have fun. We just don't get so salty. Shut up, phone. Whew, that's a fine looking burger. uh, that would be unfortunate. Let's hope that's not the case. Present? Present time. Let's see if Shimamura has something for her. Yeah, we were just kind of hoping this was the right one. the girl that helped us choose it was not confident. You know, I just know you that well, you know? Yeah, that's the only other option. Going for the head pat? Going for the head pat. The best reward you could hope for. And I think she does have a present for her. What do you, Onei-chan, what do you got? Is it a disappointment? What is it? I'm really curious now. What is it? What is it? A boomerang? What am I looking at? It really is a boomerang. I was half joking. What exactly went through your mind when you got this stuff? Boomerang and goggles. Okay, so that was what that was about. Okay, but why a boomerang? But why? What are you basing that off of? Who would want a boomerang? I mean, no offense if you're a boomerang enthusiast, but I just... Okay, we lied. Is that a relief? I will treasure this boomerang always and forever. Yeah, but it was a present from Shimamura, that's what makes it special. Next night, she sleeps with her boomerang right by her side. Just don't hit anyone in the head with it. So I guess the goggles is to protect her eyes from the boomerang coming back. I mean, fair enough. And... Oh, well, guess that was an alright throw. You know, for your first throw. You wanna try? Show us how it's done? It's a good point. We don't even have our cinematic black bars though, so... And this time, how's it gonna go? I was just hoping it would come back and she could catch it again. But I guess that's a high-level technique. And we could warm each other up. I do quite like Shimamura's coat. I want to comment on that before I forget. I mean, are you sure about that? Okay. What are we gonna say exactly? I koid ski daisuki. She said it. I don't know how it's gonna be received though. The Doki Doki's real though. Really? You just had a... I guess that's something. This is a very odd confession scene. It's a bit of a roller coaster. I don't blame you. Second head pat. I mean, this was fairly dramatic. I mean, this is still pretty nice. I'll take it. There's the cinematic black bars. And our special boomerang. White album, huh? Oh, I guess we're just have our preview now. Okay. Okay. Well, that was the 6th episode of Adachi to Shimamura. And this episode, yeah, I mean, we had our whole Christmas thing this episode. And one of the things Adachi made sure to do was to get a present for Shimamura, which, you know, makes sense, but she wasn't quite sure what to get. And whenever you're in that situation, the best thing you can do is ask what one of... How do I say this sentence? Ask a friend of that person what that person likes. That's what I was trying to say. So, and she did with Hino, right? So that makes sense. It's just a surprise that she was managed to find Hino without Nagafuji, because they're kind of a pair, you know, kind of inseparable, right? So that was a pretty big surprise. But she mentioned tea, and eventually she actually went with Adachi to find the very specific tea. Although even after we got it, she wasn't like super confident that that was the one. But it was in the end, so it all worked out. No need to get mad at her. But I wouldn't have. She probably wouldn't have gotten mad at her even if it was the wrong one, because Adachi's a pretty nice person. But I would have gotten mad at her. That's for sure, right? And as we have Adachi and Hino kind of hanging out with each other, the other two girls, you know, that were both lost their partner, hung out with each other as well, right? Although it was like I kind of predicted, it was for the same reason, right? To get Adachi a present, and that present ended up being a boomerang and goggles. I mean, yeah, it's just a weird choice. It's a weird choice. I can't think of that many things that would be better, especially because, you know, Shimamura obviously doesn't see this as anything romantic, so she wouldn't try to get a gift with that thinking in mind. So, I don't know. I feel like there could have been a better choice. Like, I don't know, maybe she could have gotten her a hair accessory. I don't know. Just boomerang is a weird present. It just is. Anyway, we actually had a scene between the little sister character and Yashiro this episode, which was nice because I did kind of think from the one scene we got before that we might be developing some kind of relationship between these two, and that seems to definitely be the case here. We had a really great interaction. We had Yashiro playing the recorder quite well, and we had, you know, the little sister just being like, "Are you really an alien? Prove it." But, you know, Yashiro can't do too much to prove it. I mean, she did some kind of weird alien communication dance thing a couple times, which was hilarious. I don't think that proved anything really, but I appreciated it nonetheless. So that was a really nice little scene there. And also, Adachi wore her China dress on the date, so that's kind of amazing. Especially, I mean, the best thing about it is just the reason, you know, because it was an outfit that Shimamura praised. You know, she liked it. She said she was cute in it, so she figured she wanted to wear it on that basis, which is actually really cute. So I like that, and also it's just funny, just seeing her doing all these normal things, you know, in that very fancy, sparkly blue China dress. You know, it just ended up really adding an element of it made things more interesting. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, we had an air hockey match. Shimamura just looked like she was getting fairly salty because she was getting wrecked by Adachi. That was also pretty funny. Yeah, we had our gift exchange and then went outside to actually use the gift, the boomerang. So that's what we did. That's what we did. I don't know how much I really had to say on this episode. I do kind of want to go back to the confession scene real quick, because I want to go like actually look closely at that to get the full dialogue. And she walks up to her. She grabs the hand, which is a good start. You know, like with both her hands too. Like they get into a very obviously couple romantic pose here for sure. And what's the first thing she says? I ... Yeah, it says I really like you, Shimamura. Did she even say that out loud, or was that just in her head? Because I don't think I see her lips move. So it might have just been in her head. Initially, I thought she said it out loud because it's night, you know, her face is shadowed. I couldn't quite tell if she didn't say it out loud. I think that was just supposed to be in her head, which does change things a bit. I mean, this part, the like, really like you, ... love you, that I knew was in her head. But the other part I thought was out loud. But Yeah, things make a bit more sense after that realization. You know, what she actually says is here, Shimamura, I, ... And the Doki Doki intensifies, we get them getting closer. And then, what does she say? I want to be your friend. At least she improves from there by making it best friend. Like, it's not quite, you know, to that level I would hope for, but it's definitely a step up. And there was some comment before about, or after, about, you know, taking steps towards getting closer or whatever, and that could certainly be called a step if you can get to be that, like, the best friend status, you know? Because, I mean, that's sort of like being a special person to someone in some regard, right? Because this episode, Adachi kind of did comment on the fact that she's not the only one that gets to have these, like, alone hangout sessions with Shimamura, like Nagafuji did as well. So, you know, this whole I want to be your best friend thing might be a bit of a response to that, you know, wanting to have at least one step over the other girls, even if it's not straight up to romantic couple kind of thing. Maybe it's something above what she is now. So if that is the kind of approach, you know, that kind of baby step approach, it's fine. It works. So, you know, I guess it's fine. Like, obviously we couldn't make too much progress here because Shimamura still has Shimamura's issues. But all things considered, I'd say things went pretty well for the most part. You know? Like, there was no yelling or anything like that, so, you know, it's not like anything bad happened on the date, so overall I'd say it was pretty positive, went pretty well. Nobody interrupted it, so yeah, definitely could have gone a lot worse, for sure. So, just the weirdness with the boomerang, just, that's still a weird thing. I can't quite forget about that. But yeah, overall, really good stuff here. We didn't really get... Well, I guess we got a little bit of interactions with Hino and Nagafuji. Like, it wasn't much, though. We didn't get any forehead kissing or anything like that, but we did get them quite obviously flexing how close they are to each other, you know? So, we did get that, at least. So, yeah, that's pretty much... Actually, well, I went back to the part where Yashiro does her stupid dance. I still don't. It's just... I don't know. I don't know what that is, but it's amazing. It's amazing. So, yeah, just it was an episode. I don't know. I don't have anything left to say, so I really should just end it off here. So, I'm gonna do that. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.